Alright guys, so I wanted to follow up my last video about The Rock coming back with Cody Rhodes with another video about The Rock and just kind of talking about his career. The Rock very obviously is an egomaniac and he's not a good guy. Now maybe he's a good guy in real life, but professionally, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. This is the third time. He's not a good guy professionally, and let me tell you why. This is the third time he's trying to insert himself and take over a franchise, and try to really ruin people's careers. You think of, okay, it starts Fast and Furious franchise. He comes in Fast 5. Definitely was a great addition. He's such an egomaniac that he didn't even want to take a loss in that fight. Vin Diesel is kind of an egomaniac too, but it makes total sense for The Rock to lose a fight to Dominic Toretto. They had to literally edit the fight and count the punches because The Rock refused to take a loss on scene. It eventually got so bad that The Rock had to literally make his own Fast and Furious movie, Hobbs and Shaw, because he couldn't get along with Vin Diesel. Okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's one time. Then you go to DC. He inserts himself as Black Adam, who, if anyone who knows DC's known, if you wanted to be in that universe, you show up either in Shazam at the end or in Shazam 2, and you become the villain of Shazam and you fight. Instead, he's such an egomaniac, he turned the fans against Zachary Levi and essentially got him removed from the DCU, and he made Black Adam, which was an attempt to essentially be a dark, evil Superman, because he couldn't be Superman, so he wanted to be as close as Superman as he could be. He didn't give a shit about any of the characters. He didn't care about making himself comic accurate. He thought, I can just make myself the biggest star in the DCU and it would be great. And it didn't go great, because DC fans aren't stupid, the same way the Fast and Furious fans aren't stupid, the same way WWE fans aren't stupid. And essentially what happened was, it wasn't a failure. It made some money, but it made less money than Aquaman 2. It made, I think, similar money to The Flash. And so since then, since he was embarrassed about Black Adam, if you've noticed, he's gone on a very, very coordinated PR campaign to try and bring himself back, because he's such an egomaniac that the fact that he didn't make $1 billion superhero movie was totally embarrassing for him. And part of this PR campaign is now to force himself. This is now, like I said, the third time he's now into WWE, and he's jumped the shark so much that he's now gotten WWE fans turned against him. I think he's lost total sense of reality. The Rock is now a corporation. It is a machine. It is not the character that was in WWE. There's nothing cool about it. There's nothing edgy about it. He has gotten to a point where he can't even really insult people because he has such a big PR and career behind him that he can't even be The Rock. The person that came back last night was Dwayne Johnson, wasn't The Rock. We haven't gotten The Rock in years. So I don't understand why we treat him kind of like this Arnold Schwarzenegger character where he's like a really good guy. He's really good at portraying himself as a good guy, and he probably is, but I don't know how many careers he has to railroad, now Cody Rhodes, just so he can get another main event at WrestleMania. How much money does he need? How much admiration does he need? And the crazy part is at the end of all this, I still think his career was underwhelming, because he never has had, till this day, a decent action movie other than the Fast and Furious movies, which aren't his. He could have just mimicked Arnold Schwarzenegger's career, and he decided not to. So, I mean, I was the biggest Rock fan that there was. Most people like Stone Cold. I always liked The Rock as my favorite guy, but I think he just totally jumped a shark last night. He should have inserted himself in WWE for a legitimate storyline. He didn't do it. So, like I said, this is now the third time that he's gonna have a fan base turn against him, and at some point that's gonna just ruin him. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. So those are my opinions. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.